Hey, so hello everyone, Glitchy here, and we are going to be starting on a new Don't Starve adventure, Swamp Living. So basically this is a challenge for Don't Starve. If you've already unlocked all of the characters and you're looking for something to spice up your gameplay, there are various challenges that you can do, one of them being this kind of survival area. Basically all you have to do is find a swamp and live in it. You can grab, grass, twigs, bushes from other areas, but your camp has to be in the middle of a swamp, deep enough where when you scroll out on your map that pretty much all of it is swamp. Now, you don't have to live next to mermen or tentacles or spiders or anything like that, but you do kind of have to be far enough in there where you can't really just like escape the swamp easily, I would say. Wigford is my favorite character, so that's who I am going to be playing with. It is going to make this challenge probably a wee bit easier. Hello? Hello? Why have we not loaded in yet? Alright, so in this episode, we are going to find the swamp. I have not fiddled with any of the settings, such as less tentacles or anything like that, so we'll have to see how it goes. Alright, here we go. For those of you new to Don't Starve, it is an amazingly fun game. Excuse me. If you follow this road, you will usually find either pigs or other fun things, such as Chester, who is Bay. He's awesome. I can't believe I just used the word Bay. I am so sorry, everyone. That just kind of slipped out. It looks like we're starting in spring since I didn't change that setting. Whoops. So we'll see how long we survive. Usually I like starting in autumn. Autumn is the easiest season to start off in as the weather is mild and it allows you to get everything kind of situated. Starting in spring means you miss winter, so that makes summer extremely not difficult to the point of not being able to survive. I mean, I've never survived a summer, so maybe I shouldn't say that, but excuse me. I am so sorry. So for some reason my season clock is not working. The way I know that it's spring is because there's no rabbits. The rabbit holes are all muddled. These here are touchstones. In Don't Starve Together you don't have to like assemble them, but in Don't Starve you do have to get them assembled, otherwise they will not work. So that would not be good. I'm sorry for the yawning, guys. I am still getting over a slight cold that has affected my ears a bit. I'm just gonna apologize for that. Spring also means angry bees. Angry bees are not fun in the least. The first day I usually spend trying to collect as much stuff as possible. Twigs, grass, wood, stones, and flint, because those are your building blocks of everything. So we'll see how it goes. I want to keep following this. I find that near pigs there tends to be swamp area. We'll see if that holds true this time. I mostly follow this along to find the Pig King, which also gives you Glamour in the relative area, which also tends to give you Chester in the relative area. which is always important. So Wigfrid is a character who likes battling. She's very, very much hardy with 200 health. She gains sanity. We don't really want that. Drop that, just because I don't have a lot of space right now. She gains sanity and health by defeating her enemies, so spiders are like her best friend since they are easy to defeat. Excuse me. Hopefully we find some extra flint so that way we can get these ice pieces down. Like, right a friggin' way. No, F off, dude. No, no! Fine, you asked for it. Unfortunately, they don't have any eggs. Gold is extremely important to Wigfrid since her special spear and helmet that she started off with take gold, excuse me, to create. Huh, looks like that other one had already been attacked a little bit. It went down pretty quick. Alright, so we're going to start running into the problem now where we are going to run out of space. I always like trying to find Chester early just because I always run out of space. Always. It's like a big problem with me. Oh, and of course we find one of the necessities. Oh my goodness. At least we have plenty of meat right now. Wigfrid only eats meat, so if you are going to play her, you do want to take that into consideration since that can be quite difficult to deal with if you're not used to fighting or scrounging for meat or anything like that. Let's see, can I build any sort of backpack? No. No, I cannot. If you guys have any questions, obviously let me know. The first couple of these are going to be pretty boring in the sense that we're just gathering materials and getting ready for the next season, as well as finding the swamp, because obviously we don't want to build camp anywhere else. Since this is swamp living, we're going to become a swamp person, yo! I don't know what accent that was supposed to be, but it was something. It was definitely something. What's everyone's favorite character to play? Do y'all like custom characters? While we have a moment, I'm going to talk about my mods a little bit. I do have the mini-map mod, which I find very, very important for me, so that way I don't get lost, as well as kind of keeping an eye on resources. I also find the always on status to be very, very helpful, which shows you how much food you have, what the temperature is, your sanity levels, how many poor little innocent creatures you have killed. You do need to kill a number of innocent creatures in order to summon Krampus. Krampus? I don't think that's his name, but it could be. I'm thinking of Krampus as an evil Santa, the goat legend thing. Woo! Mama! We're getting all sorts of fun stuff today, yo. Have y'all tried any other challenges? I do plan on doing more challenges. I love Don't Starve. I love Don't Starve Together. If you guys want to add me and play together and Don't Starve Together at some point in time, my Steam name is just Glitchy. So, without the TV. I'm hoping we find the Pig King soon, just because the Pig King is important in the sense that he will give you gold for little trinkets. So, such as this beautiful gnome here that we have down here, he will give you gold for that. Like I said, Glamours usually buy him. By the time we get to him, we probably won't need the gold because we're gonna have enough of it on our own. I love the spring music, though. It's like, it reminds me of, like, Cats Don't Dance. Have any of you seen that movie? It's like a children's animated movie. That's just what it reminds me of. So, pretty much every resource, everything that you can pick up is important to the gameplay. We want to keep the pine cones and not burn them because we need to be able to create like a forest kind of in the swamp a little bit, so that way we do have wood for once we get winter, as well as keeping our battle arms up. I totally lost where the road was. Huh, okay. So we're gonna finish just chopping trees down, and then we're gonna head back down there, because hopefully we'll be able to find Chester, which will give us a little bit more room. I don't use any extra slot mods, though there is another challenge that I am interested in that I would probably use it, and that's the Nomad Challenge. Just because with that challenge you roam around, you don't really have a permanent base. And while there's nothing wrong with not having a permanent base, you're going to want a lot of storage space to kind of take care of holding all of your stuff. We'll also probably, for the first time ever, build a piggyback. I have never built a piggyback before in this game, just because I usually have enough space with just a normal backpack, and I do want to be able to kind of keep my range and mobility with the movement speed not being affected, as I don't normally get a walking cane or work to build one, just because I don't really find them all that useful, I guess you could say. If you find you're running out of space, make sure to take a look at your items and see if there's anything that you can get rid of, such as equipping a hat, equipping weapons, or some sort of armor, using up any tools that you have, such as a shovel or an axe. And I think we're on the right path here. The Pig King is usually around these like wooded areas. It's not like the thick woods that give you the pine trees, but these birch nut trees, or are they beech trees? I forget what they're called. But these trees usually lead to pigs. Now, if you're playing a normal Don't Starve game and you're just looking for some tips, I personally, as long as you're not playing Weber, camping around pigs is not a bad idea, just because they do offer you some protection if you feed them normal foods, such as, let me think, such as like eggplants. They will give you poop, which is very important. They will also help protect you against like pigs and stuff, against hounds. And most of the time, if you run into a regular pig village, they will have already planted grass or trees. Ha 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 ha! I am intelligent today. Grass or bushes, things along those lines. Around the pig village, around the pig king, you usually find Glamour. He's not going to be in this like green area of the map. He will usually be in the foresty areas of the map, usually near a road. That's what I have found in my playing experience. Glamour's poop is really good to help fuel the ice machine, which is important. This is Glamour's statue here. He only comes out on full moons, so you do want to pay attention to the moons if you possibly can. Well, it's awesome knowing where the Pig King is. Chester, which is the little walking chest, he kind of looks like a living pumpkin, is usually on the opposite end of the spectrum when it comes to that. This panpipe that I picked up is important in the sense that it calms creatures, so if you're getting attacked by horny beefalo, they have the red butts and they will attack you if you get too close. You can use it to help calm them down. Gears are important for making various science machines, as well as creating a fridge. Fridges are important to keep your food fresher, longer. I mean, it's just like a fridge in real life. I would really like to find at least the swamp in this first kind of episode. We are like gonna have a bath. This is straight up gonna be bath time. The reason why I do like starting in autumn is because it doesn't really have any particular traits, I guess you could say. Like, it doesn't have these long rain showers. It doesn't have extremely hot weather. It doesn't get extremely cold. So it allows you to prepare for all the other seasons adequately, or at least as adequately as possible. Some things don't pop up until that season. So we have followed the road and have not found Chester yet. Sometimes Chester is off to the side. It really depends. Usually you will find him along the brick road. I wish there was a mod, so that way I can call it the yellow brick road. It is also the fastest road, so if you are trying to get back to your camp as fast as possible and you are along it, you will want to walk it. See how I speed up, and then you slow down, and then you speed back up. Quite lovely, quite lovely. So if you're wondering how you know you found Chester, Chester has a, how am I going to word it, like a scepter? A wand kind of thing, a rod, where it is a red eye on a bone. And as long as you have that in your inventory, Chester will follow you around. If you don't want Chester to follow you around, you want him to stay at your camp because you're afraid he's going to die and you're going to lose all your stuff or whatever, you just take the rod out of your inventory, and boom, Chester stays right there. I wish they had something like that for, you know, dogs. It'd make training so much easier. I mean, I'm sure they do, and it's probably not the most humane way of doing things, now that I think about it. You do want to watch out for the pigs, however, at the full moon, because they will turn into werepigs, which is a huge pain in the rump sauce. Also, if you feed them monster meat, which you get from like hounds and things like that, which, you know, I just picked up there, they will turn into werepigs as a result of eating too much monster meat. Alright, I think we're going to have to just kind of skip finding Chester for right now and find a place to camp, so that way we can at least try and get our camp going, since we're getting a little bit maxed out on items here. Let's see what we can find. Hopefully we find it soon. I think the hardest part of this challenge is going to be finding the swamp to live in. I do like following the roads, and if I have no road to follow, I usually follow the edges, so where you can go no farther, and out there is that big swirling pretty ass ocean. That is what I tend to do when I'm trying to find things or find an area. So this is what I mean by edging. I'll follow the edge all the way around until I, you know, embark on something new, or I find another road that I can follow. It also helps kind of complete the map a little bit, where you don't really have to search the whole area, but you know, oh hey, this leads to a new area because, you know, there's a little section here that doesn't end up on ocean, or oh hey, this is completely edged out, you know, there's nothing more we can do about this, you know, that kind of thing. Spiders are really important. I would love to camp near spiders if I possibly could, just because they do give valuable resources such as webbing. Spider glands combined with ashes make a good healing ointment, as well as just using them by themselves is a good way to heal up if you are low on health. Okay, so we have at least another spot open from eating that. You don't want to just eat monster meat unless you really, really like have to, because you're starving and that's the only thing around. Eating monster meat will reduce your sanity as well as reduce your health. Cooking it while it still is harmful is not as harmful. So really you want to either dry it out, make a jerky, and give to a bird or the pig king, or to Wooly, who is the pirate parrot. That's kind of a tongue twister. Okay, I see what they did there. Or, you can just use it in a crock pot to make various dishes, which I suggest is the best way of using monster meat, is to put it in a crock pot. 1 monster meat and 3 fillers, such as 3 berries or 3 carrots, will give you meatballs, which is extremely good when it comes... Oh, butt cheeks! When it comes to, there's so many spiders. Okay, I love spiders, but I don't want to be attacked by them when I can't fight back. Oh! Really? Really? We just have to, like, enter a spider's, like, nesting ground. No! Bugger off! Bugger off! Oh, jeez. This is a situation you don't really, really want to be in. But I'm gonna pick up this gold as we go. Oh, goodness. Why are there so many dang spiders? Like, stop it. Go away. Right. So, as you notice, I'm getting a little low on sanity here. You can pick up flowers. The regular flowers, the dark flowers will reduce your sanity, so beware of that. Such as these are regular flowers right here. You can pick those up and make yourself a nice little floral crown, which will give you wonderful benefits of helping to fight against anything that would reduce your sanity. Other things that you can do is if you are a veggie eater, you can pick the blue mushrooms, which come up during the darkest part of the night, the blue section right here. And they will, we're going to lose all of that ice because we don't have a flippin' thing. That is upsetting. It's very upsetting. I was hoping to have found a... So see, here's Wally. You can give him stuff and he'll give you a red feather along with a couple other items in return, either dark flowers or gold or other things along those lines. Each time you pick a flower, it does give you 5 sanity. You can also stand near Glamour. Glamour will give you sanity back. As long as you're not the librarian. Oh, I see swamp. I see swamp. We just gotta get over there. You can rest during the day or at night by building, various shelters such as the tent or the siesta lean-to. How do we get over there, though? Do we think down that way? Yeah, that's probably the right way to go. When your sanity gets lower, it does make your surroundings darker. As well as you can start getting attacked by the shadow creatures that you see. It also means that clawed hands will come after you in your light at your camp. If you are... let me think of the character's name. Willow. You will start setting things on fire. So if you're going insane around your camp, get away from your camp, because you will just start setting everything on fire. Alright, we're just gonna attack these guys. Like I said, killing things helps with my sanity, so... As you can see, the higher up my sanity levels go, the, oh man, I hate traveling through here when I can't, like, see anything. It's rather annoying. Because then you get attacked by tentacles, and that's definitely like the worst thing possible. Yeah, we lost all of that ice. That blows. Okay, now the hard part comes finding a suitable place to camp. We want to make sure that if we are... Okay. That's a little much if we're all the way zoomed out. I think maybe if we're all the way zoomed in is what the guide meant. So I think probably anywhere around here would be good. Let's do it here. Okay. The mosquito bladders do the same thing as spider sacs. Spider bladders and mosquito sacs. They will heal you up a bit, as you can just see. There goes my sanity. Woo boy! We are gonna try and wait for day to kind of take care of some things. We need to build the alchemy engine, which means we need to refine some stone. Oh, we only have 3. Sugar. Jeez. We are also going to want to build a lightning rod, like ASAP. The only thing about mosquitoes is they will run away. Let's see, why don't we do... Okay, let's build us a backpack here. This will be able to store a little bit more stuff. Kind of want to use the the wonderful, beautiful wood that we have here, the boards, to build a chest, but kind of not down with that either. Okay, come on, daytime, let's go. Getting attacked by something else. I'm not getting attacked by something else. Never mind. So we want to plant these trees and get these going as fast as humanly possible. So that way we can have some more wood. Let's see what's over here. Ooh. Oh gosh, actual food. Woo! Because of that. That's why. Oh, when we decided to... Oh man, mermen, really? I don't think we picked the best spot, but we'll make do with what we got. You need 6 charcoal to build a crock pot, which you need to make meatballs and things of that nature. You need 2 charcoal for each like drying rack that you're going to be using. I'm going to use these just because these trees don't really give you wood, like they will sometimes, but they mostly just give you twigs. So I'm going to, you know, go about and use that for the crock pot and drying lines. If you're looking for food that you can eat that will give you health back, fish sticks are probably the best. It's 1 fish, 1 stick, and 2 filler. That will give you that. Oh, butt cheeks. Woo, baby! Let's just peace out, Cub Scout. That's what we're gonna do, right there. We're just, see you later, anchovies. Probably could have used to burn 1 more to make that even, but I'll take what I can get. We are going to be going up to this clearing up here to get our wood. No! Fudge off! Why don't you attack the friggin' spiders that are going after you, you butt munchers? Oh, darn. We have extra twigs. We don't need that right now. Oh, trees. Yes, trees. Oh, we don't have... Alright, we're gonna heal myself here. And I know I said not to do it, but we're eating the monster meat. And we'll pick up a flower and try to save ourselves. Oh, this is not gonna end well. I also like Wigfrid because she is like a badass Viking, which is only the most amazing thing ever. I love Vikings, if you guys did not know that about me. They are awesome! Awesome! Love Vikings. Now, a tree will not be counted as chopped down on the mini-map until you remove its stump, which you do that with a shovel. It's really, really, really good. Very good way of kind of taking care of the stumps, and it does give you more wood. We'll just chop this bad boy down here. Oh no, oh no. Back off, back off. Butt cheeks. Butt munching cheeks. Oh no! Alright, well, we are gonna call it quits right there. For the first episode, as you can see, this might be a little bit harder than we originally thought. At least we know where we need to go. It's now daytime. We can see what's going on. My sanity's not too bad. So thank you guys so much for joining me for the first episode of Swamp Living and Don't Starve. Stay tuned for more episodes, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to find more awesome content such as unboxings, game walkthroughs, and game reviews. And follow me live at twitch.tv/glitchytv for awesome gameplay. Thanks, guys. Bye!